Jordan's on her way over to Windermere.
What's going on at Windermere?
Off the record?
Fine.
A hostage situation.
Does this have anything to do with the 3 that escaped Spring Bridge?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's why I wanted to talk to the commissioner. All the victims were linked to Trina Robinson.
Yeah, we know that already.
And Esme Prince. That list was compiled to avenge Esme Prince.
We suspected something like that, but we didn't have any concrete proof.
Do you? Do you know why the Hook would avenge Esme?
I don't know why, but I know who.
You know. Are you sure about that? Who is it?
It's Heather Weber.
Heather Weber is the Hook killer? How can that be? She was locked up.
Laura, she was locked up shortly and she just broke out. What makes you think she hasn't broken out on a regular basis?
Well, actually, you're right. She has broken out of other facilities before.
And there's more. You know that letter that the Hook killer presumably wrote?
I remember a reference about avenging someone the killer cares about.
It was written on an old school typewriter with a very specific keystroke. So I called Darkham, and guess who had access to the exact same machine?
That explains why they all broke out together.
It was a family affair.
You two clearly know something that I don't know, so what am I missing here? So Ryan is Esme's father.
That's according to Dante and Sam, who spoke to Esme's old nanny.
So if Ryan is Esme's father...
Her mother could see herself as an avenging angel, believing that she's protecting her daughter, even if she has to kill for her.
Heather Weber is Esme's mother, and Ryan is her father? Well, what a coincidence that they all escaped Spring Ridge together.
And now they're all over there on the island together.
Do you think that Esme was faking her memory loss this whole time?
I don't believe so. She may have no idea Heather and Ryan are her parents.
We first got to know her when she and Spencer moved in with us. I didn't like her sense of entitlement, and she had the elitism of a young woman who had studied at boarding school in France. But I think underneath that, there was a very wounded little girl.
Yes, and it would be just like my brother to use her for his own purposes. Now that Esme's lost her memory, there's no telling what Ryan might have told her. She could be an innocent accessory in all this. She is 9 months pregnant, after all. It's hardly an ideal time to go on the run.
Unwilling, I can buy. Esme Prince, innocent? That's hard to swallow.
Thank you.
What did the officer have to say?
Jordan and Mac have secured the house, and they have Heather in custody.
Thank God.
Anyone hurt?
There was one final Hook stabbing, Austin Gatlin Holt.
How bad?
According to Mac, there was no poison on the Hook, so the injuries are not life-threatening.
Okay. And what about Ryan?
Still a fugitive.
What about Esme?
Look, I promise I'll get back to you with an update, but right now I have got to get over to Spoon Island.
You mean we are?
Hey, it's me. We have breaking news, and there's a lot of it, so turn on the recorder. The Hook killer has been apprehended. The killer, after months and months of terrorizing Port Charles, is in police custody. And that's just the beginning of the story.